Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today. We're going to be talking all about the Live from Madison Square Garden show, which is going to be coming up this Saturday on the WWE Network. We all knew that things like these were going to be coming when the WWE Network was launched. In the first year, they really didn't sway away from their current schedule of pay-per-views, but in this year that we've been doing right now, we've had the Elimination Chamber brought up as its own pay-per-view, which sort of sprung to life in less than a week. We had the Beast from the East show that I don't think anybody really knew what it was going to be, but everybody made sure that they were going to stay up and find a way to watch this show, even though for me, it started at 2 in the morning on 4th of July. And I remember when news first came out that they were going to be running a pay-per-view on the 4th of July, the first thing that came to my mind was screw you guys. I was honestly upset because of the fact of, like, they thought I was going to give up, the 4th of July with my kids blowing up fireworks, eating watermelon, cooking hot dogs, things like that to watch wrestling. I devote a lot of my life to watching wrestling and talking about it, but there's no way in the world that I was going to give up a holiday. I didn't realize that, it was going to be shown live from Japan, where it was going to be shown at 2 o'clock in the morning. But honestly, the WWE Network is growing lots of fruit right now. You can definitely tell that it's worth the value. I mean, of only $10 a month, if you just think about this month alone, you think about, think about the upcoming 2 weeks. I mean, we're going to get this live show from Madison Square Garden, which is basically a house show with Brock Lesnar versus Big Show in the main event. You're going to see a steel cage match with Seth Rollins and John Cena. You're going to see a tag team title match with the New Day, one of the hottest acts inside of WWE. You wait a week, we're going to get the Brock Lesnar and Stone Cold Steve Austin, podcast live from Dallas, and then we're going to get the Hell in a Cell show live at the end of the month from Los Angeles with Brock Lesnar and Undertaker inside a Hell in a Cell for only like $10. It sounds like one hell of a deal, and WWE Network right now is pumping out tons of new shows like Table for Three. We just had the NXT panel that was shot SummerSlam weekend with everyone sharing their experiences about what NXT means and what they're doing down there, and really giving you a real explanation about everything that's going on. But this Madison Square Garden show honestly should be a lot of fun. But honestly, when it comes down to it, I don't really know a lot about what's going to be going down. I went to the WWE Network and I went to their schedule for the upcoming days. And on Saturday, it has a block of 2.5 hours blocked out for this show. So I know that they have to be having more matches in their advertising on the website. I just don't know what's an actual match for the show, what's going to be a dark match, what we're going to see and what we're not going to see. Obviously, the show that was live from Japan, they had more matches than we were shown at home. I think the primetime players were there and a few other teams, but the matches that they have advertised on WWE.com are only 3 matches. They're talking about John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a steel cage, Brock Lesnar versus a Big Show, which they've talked about on television, and also the Dudleys versus the New Day for the tag team titles are the matches that they're talking about. So those are the ones that we're going to talk about. This is going to be a ton of fun. Anytime you get to see Brock Lesnar is a ton of fun. So we'll see what's going down. We're talking about all these matches, and we'll get to you in a minute.